What's up guys, Rob Optimal Bodies. Now, this is a nice simple video, but it's often overlooked as a topic of dieting. People are always looking for secrets. They ask me, oh, what protein shake shall I be taking? Or like, what diet shall I be on? Low carb, high fat, low carb, how much grams of protein, what supplements, fat burners, all these sort of questions. But the number one thing that people need to realise is you need willpower, no matter what diet is. And obviously if you've seen my previous videos, you'll know which sort of diets I advocate, and we'll go on to that. But no matter what diet is, as I said, if it's low carb, if it's high carb, if it's low fat, high protein, blah, 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 if it's Slimming World, if it's Fat Fighters, you know, all these different types. And a lot I'll have stuff against, a lot I'll have stuff for, but the be all of end all is no matter what diet you're doing, you need to have willpower. That's the number one thing. Because if you can't stick to a diet for more than a week, which is sometimes that's a lot for some people, then it's never going to work. No matter how magical the diet is, no matter how well it works, you have to be able to stick to it. And that's the main thing. And I've spoke about that before, but the main point of this video is you have to expect dieting to be hard, okay? If you wanted to lose body fat, it's not going to be easy, okay? It's easy to put it on, and we'll go on to that as well. So I've made some points that I want to get across. So expect it to be hard, okay? And once you've got that in your mind, you'll realise that that's normal, because usually you start a diet and you don't feel right. You feel like your energy's dropped, your mood's dropped. You might not even look that good yet. You're not losing as much as you like on the scales. So obviously that's negative. So that's not going to spur you on to carry on your diet. But if you know that it's going to be hard and you know that's normal, you think, oh, it's okay, everyone else has gone through this, then you're going to carry it on. It's worth it in the long run. So yes, expect it to be hard. And then when it is hard, that's when you need willpower, okay? Take pride in saying no, okay? Would you like a drink tonight? You're coming out tonight and having a drink. Just take pride in saying no and feel strong and powerful that you can turn down that bad food, turn down that alcohol, okay? Or whatever you might be doing, okay? And just know you're doing it for that long-term goal. So you need both. You need to expect it to be hard, and you need to have the willpower for when it is hard. And just think, is that few seconds, minutes and moments, nice taste on your mouth worth it the next morning? Do you ever have like a Chinese at night, and like, so you've given in, you've got Chinese, do you ever feel good afterwards? Do you ever think, oh, what a beautiful meal? Or like the next morning, you usually regret it and you try and train and you feel sluggish. So think about the negatives. Same with like drinking. Think, is this going to be worth the hangover in the morning? Is it worth that few moments of like feeling good and feeling a bit tipsy, etc., and moments of pleasure, when you can get a longer term pleasure from being lean and healthy and fit and having that personal achievement that you've turned it down? In my eyes, it's worth it. But obviously, we're only human, so one of my points is have a cheat meal, okay? Have it as a scheduled meal throughout the week, so maybe one meal a week, and just expect it, and that's like rewarding yourself, but have it as, and you can have it knowing that you've earned that cheat meal, okay? And it's so different to thinking, I've cheated on my diet, so don't see it as a cheat meal, see it as a treat meal, or your special meal that you've earned, or your high carb meal, depending what sort of diet you're on, okay? So that's my advice. Don't cheat often, but have a scheduled cheat meal that you know you're not going to feel guilty for, because you know it's doing you some good, you've earned it, and it can actually spike metabolism, which I've gone on to that before, okay? So, point to remember, carbs and high fat and high carb foods, so like a donut or pizza, it doesn't come natural in nature, okay? So it's not, you struggle to find it in nature. Do you know, if you just got chucked into the wilderness, into the woods, you'd struggle to find them sort of foods in together. Usually it's like high protein, or you'll have like plant foods on their own, like just like high fibre, or fruit, just sugar, carbs on their own. The combination together is a very addictive pathway in your brain. So like eating pizza and donuts, etc., ice cream, things like that, it doesn't come natural. It's man-made things, and it's like very addictive, and it stimulates like the dopamine response in your brain. So it's like that motivation, like keep eating more, keep eating more. So avoid those type of foods unless it's on your cheat meal, as I said, or your treat meal. So just know that them types of food do not come naturally in nature. Mother Nature hasn't put them there. So that's why I advocate like a high fat, low carb diet. So, and high protein. So like meat and eggs and things like that. That's protein and fat. That's what that's as it comes off. it's no coincidence that that's what Mother Nature's put on this planet for us to eat. They keep you satiated, which I've spoke of before. Basically, they keep you full. You're not going to keep eating as much, but you eat these addictive foods, donuts, keep eating, keep eating. That's what signals going off on your brain, okay? Whereas if you eat foods that were designed to eat, it'll say stop eating. So overall, you eat less, so your calories are low for the day, so it's a lot easier diet to stick to. I understand people want to do different types of diets, but just know any type of diet's going to be hard, but advocating this high-fat, low-carb diet, you're going to find it less hard. Even though it's still not going to be easy, you need willpower to say no to these other addictive foods, these nights out, these meals out, okay? Or you can go out, just get a steak. Do you know you can fit it into your diet and take pride in knowing that you can change your diet while you're out, and you can still go out. Or you can go out and not drink. Do you know? I know it sounds crazy, but you can do, okay? I know it. Okay? So, that's the main thing. That's my main points I've got across. Certain foods are addictive, avoid those, which are usually processed man-made foods. They're there, that's why we've got an obesity epidemic, okay? Know it's going to be hard, have some willpower, and stay strong. Cheers, guys.